Hey everyone, this is a video on how to use your Silhouette Cameo to cut cupcake toppers and how to use your Silhouette in general. So first of all, with your Silhouette you have to download your software, and once you've downloaded your software you can go to your Silhouette Cameo app, well, desktop icon that should be there. Click on that and up should pop Silhouette. So once you're on Silhouette and you have already downloaded your files, they should be in your Silhouette. You should be able to open with Silhouette. So to open files, you go up here to File, scroll down to Open, and we're going to cut the ice cream toppers. So after you've already taken your ice cream cone and covered it with your base color, which would be the cone color, which is a kind of a cream color, after you have that done, you're going to want to cut the next thing. So the next thing would be the ice cream. So you click right here, it should pop up in that little window, and you hit OK. So here is your ice cream. So once you've opened that, it's already ready to cut. Everything's ready to go. All you do is you got to come over here. You got to load your vinyl. So you hit the power button on the Silhouette. Give it a second to come on. Take your vinyl, take your roll. There's a little lever right here that you flip down. You feed the vinyl into the machine. Flip the lever up. Over here on the little LED screen, which I don't know if you can see on the camera or not, where it says load media, you hit OK. It'll roll your vinyl in to the machine, and most of the time it rolls it in a little crooked. So all you do is simply flip the lever down again, and there's two little alignment arrows over here on the left hand side, and all you do is simply try to get the vinyl lined up with those arrows as evenly as you can. It doesn't really matter on short things how perfectly level it is, but the longer you're cutting, the more important it is. So we got that done. You got your vinyl loaded into the Silhouette. You come back over here to the computer, and you got your ice cream up. So all you do is simply come up here to this little icon that's a printer, and if you lay your mouse on it, it'll say send to Silhouette. So all you do is simply click on that, and over here on the right hand screen it'll come up and give you your options. So right now our settings are for vinyl, the speed 7, the thickness is 9, which is automatic. So just to verify that everything is correct, you'll want to click on change settings. Now you don't have to do this every time, but for the first couple times you're going to want to check it. So right here on this little icon up here, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you have a setting that says vinyl, and so you click on that setting and it'll change the speed and the thickness to what vinyl needs to be cut on. Now we do not use a cutting mat. You do not have to use a cutting mat if you are just cutting regular vinyl. The only time you need a cutting mat is if you're trying to cut cardstock or something like that, where it's actually cutting something out. So you can unclick cutting mat because you do not need a cutting mat. So our speed is on 8, our thickness is on 9, and right here this little icon tells you what number the blade should be set on. So that is pointing to 2. So you come back over here to the machine, you flip this little lever over, and you pick up your blade. You pull your blade out. there's a little red dot on the blade that is on 2. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Now if you have to change it, there's this little nifty device right here that you just set your blade in and you can turn it. So if you need to put it on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, you just spin it and there's a little arrow that'll line up with whatever number you need. Or if you're like me, sometimes you can just use your teeth. So we've got it set on 2. The little red dot is lined up with the 2. So you just set it back in there. I really don't think it matters which way the blade's going. So you just drop it back in. You flip the little lever back over till it locks into place. And now your blade's set in the right spot. So you come back over to the computer. You've checked all your settings. Everything's ready to go. And all you do is simply come down here and hit cut. Now machine will take off and start cutting things and blah 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 blah. Next thing you know, you got ice cream. So once you've got your ice cream cut off, you cut it off the vinyl, and so our ice cream just got cut. So now you're going to see a screen on here where it says unload. So you just hit select. It'll spit the vinyl back out, and you have your ice cream. So we're not going to do a video on how to apply the vinyl, but this is on just how to cut out the ice cream. So you got that cut out. So you can go down here to the bottom of the screen and exit out of the ice cream. And do you want to save changes? No, not unless you need to change something. So once we got our ice cream cut out, the next layer should be your chocolate syrup. So you're going to go back up here to File, you're going to go to Open, and you're going to type in ice cream, or ice, whichever one, it'll pop up. And you're going to have chocolate for chocolate syrup. You hit OK. And again, you have your little file for your chocolate syrup. I know they're not the prettiest. It might not look like a cup or a ice cream, but I promise when you put it together, it'll all come together. So you got that opened up. So you do the same thing that we already did for the ice cream. You flip the little lever up, you load the vinyl in, you flip the lever back down, you hit load media on the LED screen, you hit enter, you flip the lever back up, straighten the vinyl up, lock the vinyl back down into place. Everything's set on here. You come back over to the computer, you go back up to the little printer on the top, you come back over here to the right, and you see that your current settings are vinyl, the speed's 9 and the thickness is 9. So okay, speed 7, sorry. So speed 7, thickness is 9. So you see that it says vinyl, everything should be good to go because it has a setting stored in it for vinyl. You go on and hit cut. So it's just going to cut out the little design for the chocolate syrup. You come back over to your silhouette after it's cut it out. It's going to end up just like this again. You're going to come back to your LED screen. You're going to hit unload. You're going to cut it out, and you're going to apply it to your cup or your ice cream cone. So now that we got the chocolate done, you can exit out of here, and you can go back up to File. So after we've done the chocolate, we need to put the cherry on top of the ice cream. So you go up here to File, Open. You type in ice cream, and you should have a little one that comes up and says ice cream topper cherry. Click on that, hit OK, open it up. You'll have a little tiny ball up here in the corner. So you come back over to your silhouette, you do everything that you've done before. You load your vinyl in, you hit load media, you straighten your vinyl back up, lock it back down, everything's good to go. You come back over here, you go up to your little printer again. Over here to the right, everything's good to go. Now the settings might vary for the speed a little bit sometimes. It just depends on what the setting was when I made the files when they were saved. But as long as it says vinyl as the media, everything should be fine. It'll cut a little bit quicker. And actually, you can actually change the setting if you need be. If you want to cut it quicker or slower, or however you want. So hit cut again. It's going to cut a little circle out. And same thing you've done for the ice cream and the chocolate. You're going to come over here, you're going to hit unload, you're going to cut your cherry off, and you're going to apply it to your ice cream cone. So the next thing is sprinkles. You got to have sprinkles with your ice cream. So same thing we've done for the ice cream, the syrup, everything. You go to File, you go to Open, type in ice cream, and you pick the one that says ice cream sprinkles. You hit OK, and pops up the little dotty things for the ice cream. So the same thing we're going to do here. You're going to load your vinyl in. You're going to load the vinyl. Hit load media. It's going to pull it in. You straighten your vinyl up. Do everything you've done before. Straighten it up where it's good and straight. Come back over to the computer and hit cut. So then you'll have your sprinkles. So once you've hit cut, the little cut icon, same thing, you're going to load your vinyl, you're going to cut it out, and you'll have your sprinkles. So then you're going to apply your sprinkles. So that should be your cupcake. Now, whatever colors you want to do is up to you. We chose to do blue ice cream, so it must be blueberry. So at the end, have no fear, this is what your ice cream cone will look like at the very end. No matter how ugly the files are, the end result is beautiful. So beautiful I could almost eat it myself. So, but that's just an example with the ice cream. It's the same with all the things you do. You just go up to File. Let's say we're making a ladybug. You just go to Open. You go to Ladybug. Ladybug topper pops up. You click on it. You hit OK, and voila, your ladybug topper pops up on the screen. It may not look like a ladybug, but I promise, once you cut it out, everything goes smoothly. It turns into a ladybug. Believe me or not. You can turn what you see on the screen into a nice ladybug just like that one. It's going to fly away. So, now that we have made an ice cream cone, we've showed you how to open up your silhouette, we've showed you how to open files up, showed you how to cut it, showed you how to load your silhouette, how to unload it, how to do everything. That's really all you need to know. That's the basics to using Silhouette. You're going to get more familiar with it the more you use it. It's going to become very simple. You'll be able to change things. You'll be able to do whatever you want. But that is pretty much the crash course on using your Silhouette Cameo. Hope everything works out. Have a wonderful day. Peace.